Hi everybody, thank you for listening. Today I'll get right into it. I want to talk about white supremacy. Now, I do not have any doctorates, I don't have a PhD, anything of that. All I have is real life experience. I'm going to get into it right away. Like I've said many times, and this is it. This is how it is. This is it. I'm not making this up. This is the real deal. Okay? When it comes to white supremacy, and when it comes to what's really going on, and when I say that the vast majority of conservatives, the vast majority of Republicans, the mass majority of white people are white supremacists. Either that or white supremacist sympathizers. Okay, now, something I learned years ago when I was in California, in Southern California, there was a newspaper article regarding the Hells Angels. They had like a reunion. It was a really, I don't know. I don't want to disrespect anybody by age or anything like that, but I think it was like the 25-year reunion where all the Hells Angels got together, and a lot of people were dumbfounded by who they were. They were still a Hells Angels member. They were still, in the club, okay? But a big majority of them wore suits. They didn't wear or present themselves as a biker. Anything of that sort. Okay, now, it blew a lot of people away. They're like, oh, really? You're a Hells Angel? Okay, now, same thing with white supremacists. They're not all going to walk around with sheets over their head. They're not going to walk around with the Southern Cross as a shirt. They're not. They're not all going to have a Southern drawl. They're not all going to order frog legs at the diner. Case in point, take a good look at this guy named Stephen Miller. He's one of Trump's cronies. Now, that dude is a hardcore white supremacist. Wears a suit and tie, clean cut, always clean. But that's how they are now. They fit in. They fit in. And the reason why I'm saying that is all these other news outlets, all these other medias, whatever it is, and I don't care who you are, it astounds me how you say, how can people support this guy? How can people trust this guy? I'm talking about the major idiot who's running the country, Donald Trump. It is simple. Donald Trump is a hardcore white supremacist, but he plays this stupid card. He tries to play it pretty well, but no, he's not. You have all these right-wing shows that will spew lies. I mean, just oh my God! And I would love to tell these guys who have these shows, Tucker Swanson. I know his name's Carlson, but look him up. Tucker Swanson. Look up his history. Tucker Swanson. He is the epitome of his mommy, stepmom, whatever you want to call it, was the founder of Swanson Foods. So he's the Swanson heir. He's the epitome of eliteness. Now you get all these other idiots that, like today, how Donald Trump said that if people only ingested or got injected with disinfectant, that'll be, we're not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe we can do a study on it and let's inject a majority of people from the Bronx from the hoods, from low-income housing, if we can inject all those people with disinfectant, never know. Let's just see what happens. Well, yeah, all those right-wing shows and idiots who have a microphone in front of their mouth that have a right-wing show. I wish I could tell them all and I would speak from the heart. I really would. I would say, you guys don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about losing your base. Not at all. Like Trump said before he was elected, he could shoot somebody. He could literally shoot anybody. He could even shoot a black child in the middle of a street in New York, packed street, and nobody would do nothing. Nothing would happen to him. He's right. He's exactly right. Nothing would happen to him. Nothing, not a thing. Just like now. He can go ahead and spew genocide, and nothing will happen to him. His people will still support him. The white supremacist will still support him. The white supremacist who wears blue jeans and a t-shirt and rides a bike in Maine will support him forever. Forever. So will the white supremacists wearing a sheet somewhere in Georgia, somewhere in East Texas, somewhere. They have his support to the day he dies. That homemaker wife in Michigan who just loves church and loves baking cakes for church. That white supremacist lady will never veer away from her support towards Donald Trump, because they have the right to express their white supremacy and get away with it. I'm not here to change anybody's idea or philosophy of white Christianity supremacy. I'm not. I have a brother, my own blood, who is as white as they could come. As a matter of fact, I have no idea why he hasn't changed his last name. Not a clue. If you're white, be it. Be it. Be who you are. Be who you are inside. Now, with that being said, I've seen videos in the past where it shows, some Latin, some African American, or some African trying to convince a white supremacist to change their beliefs. No, it's not going to work. It doesn't work. Even the ones who say, "Oh, I used to be a white supremacist." No, sorry. Sorry, brother. You're still white supremacist to the core. No. They don't like John Brown back during the Civil War era, had said the only way to cure racism is by spilling blood. It's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it. Now, people could say, "Oh, well, you're provoking war. You're provoking." No, I'm just saying what it is. I'm just saying what it is. You're white supremacist. The white supremacist theology, thought process, belief is everywhere. It's everywhere. There's Hispanics that hate whites. There's blacks who hate whites. There's Asians who hate whites. We do. I do. I'm not speaking for, I'm not going to speak for any of them. I'm speaking for myself. Oh, I can talk to a white guy, a white man. I've got no problem working with them. Not at all. I can do it. I have done it. I've done it for years, for decades. But I hate them. I don't trust them. I'll keep my distance from them. Might even tell a joke or two. But no. No, in this day and age, now, 2020, there is a very, very, very big racial divide. It's very big. And all these right-wing talk show hosts, all of them, every single one of them, you guys don't have to worry. Your base will always be there. It will always be there. And I wish some of these progressive, liberal talk shows would get off their high horse and quit saying, why? Why is Trump getting away with it? Well, he's getting away with it because he can. And why do these people support him? Because they're racist. They have white supremacy in their blood. They listening to all these idiots. He's just stupid, selfish, white supremacist. God blessed America. Show me where. America was founded on the Bible. Show me where. God said we need to arm ourselves. Show me where. Show me where it says in the Bible where God told you to arm yourself and to kill at will and use the excuse of a government takeover. Show me where. Show me where in the Bible does it say that you are not supposed to have an abortion. That a woman is not supposed to have it. A woman will go to hell if she has an abortion. I can go on and on and on. I can go on and on and on. But this is the absolute truth. The majority of white people in America have white supremacist values and they embrace them. They're wearing slacks, they're wearing suits, they're driving, electric cars. They're speaking extreme fluent English, clear and concisely. They're not wearing sheets, but they're white supremacists. And they're there. And you're not going to change them, ever. They could have their loveliest of love die in front of them, in their arms, from not taking care of themselves by the coronavirus. It ain't going to stop them. It's not going to stop them. It won't. Nothing will stop them. And I wish these idiots who have these progressive news channels would get off their self-righteous high horse. But we're progressive. No, you're stupid. Quit trying to change the white supremacist heart. Quit trying to act dumbfounded when people support the grand poobah new wizard, which is Donald Trump and his family of white supremacy. Quit acting as, oh wow, didn't see that coming. Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. They're there. Nothing's going to change until society learns to stand up. Florida, the state of Florida has some kind of a law, I don't know what it is. It's, for somebody who wants to kill somebody. Stand your ground. Stand your ground defense. That's what society needs to start doing. Stand your ground. Some of us will get shot. Who will? Some of us will die. It'll happen. But nothing's going to change until we stand our ground. If we truly believe in the United States was founded on freedom principles, not the Bible, we have to stand our ground. Who's going to do it, people? I don't know who's with me. I really don't. So far, I'm kind of by myself. But, I've spent most of my life pretty much by myself. myself. So anyway, be safe. Talk to you guys soon.